What is up, my 48 viewers? In today, episode 4, we'll cover the loser's bracket. Of course, you wonder how it works, in which we'll explain. I'm Sideways, joined by Santa's big brother.
Ho ho ho!
This video spoils the winners of previous matches, so watch them if you haven't.
So on this left side of the arena, we have Bite Force, Minotaur, and Original Sin. Original Sin absolutely got cooked by Kingpin. That was a little bit sad. But anyways, these three bots will team up against one big, massive juggernaut. Whoever wins this round will go on to fight the semi-finale champion. However, if more than one bot survives, then they're gonna have to 1v1 out. Finally, if no bots survive, they're all eliminated, and that'll be super sad. And also just note that the Juggernaut will not be able to compete in the tournament. He is way too OP.
So with that out of the way, let's begin. In this battle, the first match of the loser's bracket, we've got the Sweeper versus Bite Force, Minotaur, and finally, Original Sin. And they're off, charging towards the Sweeper, which is... Bite Force pushes itself into the lava, Sweeper wakes up, kills Minotaur in one shot, although he seems to have lost his wheels. Not spinning either. The seat is gone. Original Sin, by default, without even doing anything, wins this battle.
Well, I kind of opened my Instagram when I was about to go forward, but that...
Why'd you open your Instagram?
I don't know. That was on accident because I'm on mobile.
That was a pretty quick round. So first off, Bite Force charges towards the Sweeper and gets hit into the lava. Minotaur drives towards the Sweeper right after Bite Force and also gets destroyed. But man, he clutches it up for Original Sin because the Sweeper drives over Minotaur's spinner, and Original Sin, by doing absolutely nothing, wins the revival round and is officially revived into the tournament.
Well, tough luck for Minotaur, sacrificing his only opportunity for another rival to make a comeback. The OG was probably watching Instagram Reels in the meantime. But don't zone out yet. We've got a whole other batch of incompetents who didn't quite make the cut. We have Black Ice, Mammoth, and Duck, again, versus the Sweeper. Now we saw his capabilities last round. Let's see if any of these bots could have a redemption. Battle! Alright, Duck being charged. Duck AFK at the worst moment, comes back, wakes up. I'm surprised Sweeper didn't take over that opportunity. Anyways, the three bots in the back, whipping around, crying in fear. Black Ice nearly committing death by going into the red saw. Duck hits the wall. That was some nice acrobatics. Alright. Sweeper cornering Black Ice, seems to have taken some damage, loses his peppermint candy stuff.
Hi.
Mammoth goes in for the kill, but seems to have missed his shot. Nearly loses the seat. That could have ended Mammoth right there. And Black Ice being picked away. No armor on his left. But look at this. Mammoth, no tires, but he has wiped off the whole left side of Sweeper. Sweeper, focusing on Mammoth, takes the rest of them off. Duck, kind of just watching, gonna do nothing really about it. And, well, that was just poor for Duck. Oh, that was just sad.
So initially at face value, the matchup between Sweeper and the three opponents seems to have the odds majorly against the Sweeper because of Mammoth and the two other bots with him. Mammoth is a major threat to the Sweeper because he is also massive. But the same driver in Duck was the same person who drove Original Sin and did nothing, and goes AFK again. The Sweeper stands there in shock. But anyways, Black Ice and Mammoth charge at the Sweeper, and Mammoth is carrying, but somehow the Sweeper was able to take off both of Mammoth's tires. Duck decides to ram his most vulnerable area into the Sweeper's massive blade. I don't know why he did that, but sadly Duck gets split in two and he is immobilized. But Black Ice was still alive, but since the Sweeper was not really damaged, Black Ice got cooked, and unfortunately nobody in this round survived.
What a surprising turn of events as only one bot returns. That bot in question, Original Sin, will have to break a sweat though, because if he wants a chance at the finale, he'll have to defeat the left side semifinalist. Find out who that will be at next episode's semifinals. And before you go, drop a comment down below to share your thoughts.